some other image of the Black Panther Party than the guns. The young men, of course, are attracted to the guns, but what I tell them is this. Did you know Jonathan Jackson? Because I do. And Jonathan Jackson was 17 years old. He was probably one of the most brilliant young men that you could meet. He happened to be a science genius. He was not a gang member, by the way, but Jonathan Jackson went to a courtroom by himself and took over for that one glorious minute in the name of revolution and the freedom of his brother and other people who were in prison and died that day. My question to you, 17-year-old young brother with a gun in your hand, tough and strong and beautiful as you are, do you think it would be better if Jonathan Jackson were alive today, or that he died that day in Marin County? Me personally, I'd rather know Jonathan Jackson. That's what I'd rather do. And I'd rather him be alive today to be among the leadership that we do not have, than to be dead and in his grave at 17 years old. I'm talking merely about strategy, not swashbuckling. I think that this idea of picking up a gun and going into the street without a plan or any more rhyme or reason than rage is bizarre. It is foolish. Because it will, I think all one has to do is ask. To ask the Vietnamese or Saddam Hussein about the power and the weaponry and the arsenal of the United States government and his willingness to use it. To get to understanding what this is about, we're not facing some little Nicaragua and click here. We're not Havana 1950-something. This is the United States of America. There isn't another country, there isn't another community that's more organized and armed. So what I'm saying is, be conscious of what you are doing. If you just want to die and become a poster, go ahead and do that. We will all put you on the wall with the rest of the people. But if you want to affect change for your people, and you are serious about it, that doesn't mean throw down your gun. Matter of fact, I would definitely never tell anybody to do that. Not Black and in America. But if you want a gun, I hope you can shoot. And I hope you know who to shoot. And I hope you know how to not go to jail for having done that. And let that be the end of that. But if you're talking about a war against the United States government, then you better talk to Saddam Hussein and the Vietnamese people and the Nicaraguans and El Salvadorans and people in South Africa and people in Southeast Asia and ask those motherfuckers what this country is capable of doing. So all I'm saying is, I'm saying that if you're committed, if you seriously make a commitment, and that commitment must be based not on hate, but on love. And that's the other thing. I think it's that love for your people. And then you're going to have to realize that this may have to be a lifetime commitment. And that the longer you live, the more you can do. So don't get hung up on your own ego and on your own image and pumping up your muscles and putting on a black beret or some other Malcolm X hat or whatever other regalia or symbolic vestment you can put in your body. Think in terms of what are you going to do for Black people. I'm saying that these are the long haul. Because then you might be talking about being in a better position for a so-called armed struggle. At this point, I'm talking about a piss-poor, ragtag, unorganized, poorly armed, and poorly led army. We will be 20 more years trying to figure out what happened to Martin, Malcolm, and the Black Panther Party.
They're hungry in Puerto Rico tonight.
They're hungry in Chile tonight.
They're hungry in El Salvador tonight.
They're hungry in Nicaragua tonight.
They're hungry in New Orleans tonight. They're hungry in Santo Domingo tonight.
They're hungry in Haiti tonight.
They're hungry in the Bronx tonight.
get angry. But the fact of the matter is, whether we like it or not, riot is the voice
of the unheard.